Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Becky Timms here for the Drive at 5, and I am actually home today. It's about 5:25. I'm headed out to the baseball field because Carson has a game, but I wanted to jump on here and do a really quick Drive at 5 for you. So today I wanted to talk about 5 tips to sell on Amazon using FBA, and this is for like complete new people. And then I also wanted to share with you how you can see, hey Jimmy, how you can see the Amazon toy list because, hey Ed, I see you. I want to share with you this toy list because listen, if you're drop shipping, if it's hot on Amazon, you better get over and check them out on eBay because you'll probably make a few items or a few sales that way as well. Hey Sharon, so let's go over the 5 tips first. The first one is you want to look for products. I found an entry about tips. Oops, sorry. Wikipedia found an entry about tips for me on my cell phone. Okay, so you want to look for products that have a high reviews, or not high reviews, but high feedback. So for example, if you're going to sell a spinner and you're looking at these spinners and they have 1 or 1.5 stars, you don't want to really sell a spinner like that because you're selling junk. Or if you I don't recommend selling electronics, but some people do. And if you sell electronics like a Garmin GPS and it has 5 stars, then that's a good product for you to sell. So be sure before you even think about researching anything to check your competition and look at those stars because that will tell you if you have a good product or a not so good product. Hey Joy, I look forward to seeing you in about 2 weeks. Hey Ruth, hey Tennille, thanks for joining the Drive at 5. I'm so thankful that you guys get on and watch me like every day. So the second thing, and I've said this a lot, don't undercut the market. Don't undercut your competition because a lot of times people, they have no patience. And this is one thing that I say in my private label course. So if you don't have any patience and you think you want to get rich quick, don't purchase my private label course because it's not get rich quick. And you don't want to have a race to the bottom. So what you want to do is wait it out because sometimes some sellers have repricers, and if you list it for $4.99 before you even get back and refresh, it's already at $4.98, $4.97, $4.96, and on and on and on, and it's a race to the bottom. So if you just, depending on your business model, and I hope you have a good business model and that you think ahead before you just jump in and say, oh, I'm going to sell on Amazon, that you actually have a very good business model because that's what great business people do. They have a business model before they start a business. So the third thing is inspect your items. I have a whole bookcase over here. You can't see it, but I love books and I love yard sales and I love Goodwill to get books. And sometimes, for example, there's a book over here called Strength Finder 2.0. It's a really good book if you haven't read it, but it comes with like a code or a CD. So you want to make sure that if you're selling a book that has a CD, make sure it has the CD included. Or for the ones that sell electronics, which I'm against, but if you do, make sure that the item works before you send it in because sometimes people will complain that, hey, this item doesn't work or it's missing the CD, and you can actually stop that review, like not get a negative review before you even start. So that's another thing. Be sure that you inspect your items. The fourth one is super important, and this is you need to know your ranks. Yes, Kindle, ROI on books is like crazy. I think the most I've ever made on one book was like over $100. It was a textbook that I purchased from Goodwill. I knew nothing about the subject. It was in some type of history book. I even forget what it was, but I love books. My boys, however, they don't like books. They hate for me to go to Goodwill with them, and so I don't. I go to Goodwill when they're not with me, but if I did not have to work every day, I swear I would hit every Goodwill in the state of South Carolina just for books because the ROI is crazy and people don't know what they have. So I love books. But anyway, check your rankings because a 30,000 rank in toys is not the same as a 30,000 rank in books or a 30,000 rank in home and garden. And of course, the lower the rank, the more sales you get, but it will depend on how often the items sell. So that's just something that you want to pay attention to. when you are getting ready to sell FBA. And then the last one, this one's super important as well. Know your margins, know your business model. Are you going to drop ship? Are you going to do retail arbitrage? Are you going to private label? Are you going to do online arbitrage? Are you going to do all of it? You need to know what your margins are, because anybody can post these big numbers, but if they don't know what their margins are, they don't know what their return on investment is, you're not in business, you have a hobby. And so I would encourage you to really know what your numbers are before you even get started. Thanks, Sharon. I love sharing this stuff. And Mike, I need to meet you. Mike shares my video like every day. So thank you, Mike. I really appreciate that. And guys, I will have to say, I've been like super swamped at work this week or for the next few weeks, because I'm an examiner for the National Malcolm Baldrige. And I go around to companies and evaluate them on their quality. And there's 7 categories, how's their strategic planning, how's their finances, how is their customer service, their workforce, their leadership, and then I want to see results. And as you know, in my business, I want to see results, and I want to see how they're doing, because that will show how they are as a business owner. And so I've learned so much from my drinking water treatment and business background to bring into my Amazon business. And it's amazing how much they correlate. But right now I'm super focused on this project at work, where I'm actually evaluating a company. I'm part of a team, a national team that goes in and evaluates a company to see if they win this excellence award. So it's very time consuming, but it's very rewarding. And of course, I learn and grow in the same while I'm doing that. So now I want to share with you the toy list. Guys, Amazon earlier this week, they revealed their toy list. I'll tell you where you can find it. You can go to amazon.com/summer toy list. And I actually wrote it down. They have some categories that they've broken it down into, like backyard play, rainy day fun, active play, how to outfit your backyard. That would be like the swing sets and the trampolines and things like that. Imagination station, and then the exclusives for Amazon. You may find some really good items there that you can drop ship over on eBay. And not only can you drop ship on eBay, but look over on eBay and see if there's some things that aren't on Amazon, because that's where I found my golden nugget, over on eBay, and I brought it to Amazon. So it goes both ways. So that's what I wanted to share for you today. It's 5:32. I have to run out to the ball field. My son's game starts at 6. And so go Goose Creek Cubs, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Drive at 5. Bye.